Okay, so we're gonna go over the Odin. I like the Odin a lot, and it's just nice to get out of the what do you call it, like flavor of the month type guns. The Odin to me has been a great gun. I've used it since I played this game, but I don't play it all the time. Like it's like my gun I like to use when I'm just mixing things up. As you see, I'm like level 66. This is not like something I play all the time, but I do like to use it from time to time because it's very fun. And the setup I'm using for the attachment wise, I got the Colossus suppressor, the Odin Factory 810 millimeter, the tac laser, the aim op reflex sight, and the 30 round mag. For this is what I like. I'm sure maybe I can maybe tune it up a little bit, just differently, but I feel like this is my sweet spot. I like this a lot. I've used other attachment combos, and I could tell you there were a couple attachment combos that made me like total hate the gun, like so disgusted in it that I just wanted to drop it and rather go with my fist. But so if you've played with the Odin and you didn't like it, maybe you just didn't have the right attachments. But maybe you're just not used to the kick as well, because this thing kicks like a horse. It definitely kicks like a horse, which is okay once you learn that. But man, it also rips people apart. Like I feel like it's one of the most satisfying guns to kill people with when it comes to the assault rifles, especially like mid range when they're just running across the screen over there, and you decided to aim up and you're just say all your shots actually land on them. It's pretty sick because it's just like total melting of the guy. You just watch him disappear. So I do like that aspect of it. It's more satisfying, I guess, when you get the kills. But again, it has high recoil. You have to get used to that. But with this setup, I feel like the recoil, it's doable. Like I don't mind it. It's not a big problem with me. And I feel like this gun, you do have to have a sight. I've used it without the sight. Not saying you can't, but this is one of the few ARs that I'm like, man, I have to ride a sight with this gun. Like, just feels better. Now for my perks that I use with this, I use the EOD, the restock, and the shrapnel. This is that combo that I like to use. It's just a fun combo. This is where you get double stuns and double frag grenades, which you can change those two out. And like say you're a Simtex type guy, then go for it, or C4, whatever you like. But I love having those combos. Like it's just very fun. Every 50 seconds, I get a new stun grenade or a new lethal, like a frag grenade. So you can go in and have a little house battle, win the house battle. By the time that's over with, you'll be refreshed with your lethals and tacticals, so you're ready to go on to the next fight. It's pretty sweet. EOD, that's probably one of my favorite first perks because I mean, just I don't like being a victim to an RPG or a C4. It kind of ticks me off. So even though I use RPG, I just don't want to be on the other end. I don't want to be the guy that dies from that. RPG as my secondary, that's only because I'm not using overkill. Now, if you use overkill, highly recommend a close combat gun because the Odin is not a close combat gun. I just want to make sure you understand it. Odin is not a close combat gun. And if you do have to use the Odin as close combat, most of the time, like say you're in the house, I'm not going to aim. I'm going to be hip firing with my Odin. You have better survival chance of that thing when you just do not aim. I mean, that's my opinion. I feel like I've had more losses inside of like a house fight while aiming. Other guns I can get away with aiming and shooting. The Odin, not so much because it kicks too hard. It kicks too hard, and the recoil on it is a big factor in why you don't win a lot of house battles. So, in my opinion, again, you can if you have overkill. Use a submachine gun. But that's about it, man. I can't think of anything else. This is just what I use currently. I just figured I'll share this. Maybe you're looking for a gun, you're kind of bored, and you just want something fun to try. Odin's very fun. But remember, you may start out with this Odin, and it's going to suck. The recoil is just going to kind of piss you off. But just know, once you get to whatever level it is, that you'll have all the attachments that you need, and you'll be fine. So, If you have any comments, any suggestions, maybe you're like, man, I think this loadout is a lot better of the Odin. Let me know, because I'll try it out, see what it's like. But thank you for watching.